Good morning, good morning. Today is another day in the life episode, and this time I'm going to take you all with me to my rotation block. So first, I'm kind of in a rush. It's like 5:30. I need to go get changed and get out of here by 6. So catch you in a second. I just finished getting ready basically. I've got my water and my snack. This is a snack that I tend to like to bring. Velveeta. So just to give you a little overview of what our rotations are like at U of M for our P4 year, basically we have to do 8 rotations, 5 weeks each, and they're usually at different locations or different types of settings. And right now I am actually in my pediatric cardiology rotation during my 4th block, and since I'm finishing up literally tomorrow, I'm basically halfway done of my P4 year, which is crazy. Okay, this is awkward, but it is now January and I finally got to editing, so I've actually finished 6 out of my 8 blocks at this point. But yeah, let's just ignore that and go back to the video. I can't believe it myself. I'm super excited for it and super excited for the next ones because I've been in my inpatient rotations for the past 3, so I'm a little tired. But yeah, so I'm gonna take you along today, try to show you what I kind of do, and because of COVID, this rotation has been a little bit different in that it's hybrid. So I come in the morning and I am supposed to start at 7. I usually come in at 6:30 a.m. so that I can get my things done. I can have time to work up patients before I see my preceptor, and then I go on rounds. After rounds, I catch up with my preceptor again, and then basically I head home and work from home for the rest of the day. So it's kind of half on site and half at home. So you'll kind of see that today, and I will show you what it's like. Let me go head out because it's 6:05 and it's time to go. All right, y'all. I parked my car and I'm headed to the hospital now with a little short walk. First of all, I apologize if this video is super shaky because I have to film on my phone and I know it's not as stable as my camera. So today is Thursday, October 1st, which, wild, it's already October, weird. I am on my second to last day of this rotation block. I'm super excited. It's been a pretty good time. I struggled a little bit, I feel, in the beginning of these blocks. I felt like I struggled just a little bit to catch on. So far, I think I'm getting the hang of it by the end of these 5 weeks. So hopefully I can try to show you what I do. I'm gonna try my best, but again, since it's in the hospital, okay, I'm getting close. Since it's in the hospital, it's going to be a little bit difficult. All right, so I have to wait at the stoplight, but I'll see you inside. Good morning. Good. Stretching? Yeah. So now I'm working at a desk and I'm working at my patients, meaning that I'm looking to see what changed overnight before I meet with my preceptor at 7:30 a.m. So I will just leave it here now. So I just finished working on patients. Gonna go to my preceptor's office now to talk about our patient and before I go on rounds. Okay, so I just spoke with my preceptor, went over for patients, any recommendations I have. So I have a rolling computer with me, and it is now time to head to rounds. Let's see what happens today. Okay, y'all, I finished rounds a while ago. It took maybe, 2 hours. Been in my preceptor's office, but today's been a little weird, a little chaotic. Usually I will go over all the patients with my preceptor and talk about any changes that we want to do and page the team if anything, but she's got some other things to do today. She hasn't come back yet, so I'm gonna go head home, and then I have a presentation at 1:30, so I'll have to hop onto Zoom for that. Okay, I am going to head home now. I want to look at the view. It's so cool. Love this hospital, beautiful view. But anyway, so today is a little bit different than normal, but we're getting through. Okay, let's go home. Okay, y'all, it's presentation time. I have that ready. I need to log on right now. Okay. Hi. Okay. So, hi everyone. post-presentation. Look at how flushed I look. I am sweating a little bit, but it went, I think it went really well overall. Talked about a patient case, and now we have another presentation right here. That is another P4 student who's basically on the same rotation as me, just with a different preceptor. So we're gonna listen to her. Okay, still sitting here. I just got off the phone with my preceptor. We just spoke for like about 30 minutes going through all the patients. So this is generally what I would do in the morning right after rounds, but because we were so busy and she was busy doing other things and I had meetings after and presentations, we were able to do that now over the phone. Now, I'm exhausted and I think I'm basically done for today. It is nearly 3:30, which is generally around the time I end rotation. Usually I have homework. So since today was my presentation, I'm done with my project, so I don't necessarily have homework. Usually I'll have some questions to search up, but since we're at the end, I think I finally have a free afternoon. I'm gonna jinx it, just watch. So an overview of what happened today. Basically, Thursday, inpatient, an inpatient rotation day in the PCTU, which is, by the way, the Pediatric Cardiothoracic ICU unit. That's where I primarily work. And so this morning I showed up to work. I worked up patients early in the morning, met with my preceptor, discussed patients and some other things that were not related, but discussed patients. And then I went on round. After rounds, I didn't get the chance to meet with her because she was a little bit busy. But she did have questions for me to search up, which I got back to her with. And then I personally followed up with my patients to make sure that I documented all their like kinetics and anticoagulation stuff in their chart that my preceptor will check later on. And then I ran home, ate lunch real quick, and then practiced my presentation for a hot second before I actually presented it, which went well. And then just now had a conversation with my preceptor about how rounds went and everything going on and giving the updates. So that is the end of today. That is the end of Thursday. I'm gonna take a break because I am tired and I didn't get that much sleep. I do want you to meet my preceptor, so I think I will bring this vlog tomorrow. So we're not actually gonna be ending on Thursday. We'll end on Friday instead so you can meet my preceptor a little bit. So I guess we'll see you on my last day of rotation and then I'll end it from there. See you tomorrow. Happy Friday. Today is my last day in the PCTU, so I'm actually just here sitting in this beautiful area. I love Pete. Just following up on my patients before I meet with my preceptor because she's still on her rounds at the moment. So yeah, I'm excited. It's my last day. It's bittersweet because I love this place, and let me just show you this view. It's just so gorgeous. Yeah, and here is kind of cool. There's like this fairy thing. That's like this little fairy thing that happens in Ann Arbor where there are just a bunch of little fairy doors around the city itself. So this place has one. I won't tell you the floor, but if you find it, it's located here. So this is one out of the many. But yeah, last day, pretty chill day today. I will let you meet my preceptor in just a little bit when I meet with her. Okay, y'all, it's Friday and I am back at rotation. I'm actually ending for my last day, and since you didn't get to meet my preceptor today, you get to meet her. I mean yesterday, today you get to meet her.
Hi.
This is Ashley. She's a pharmacist in pediatric cardiology, yes. Which is where I've been having my rotation. And so I guess the question I have for you is, as a preceptor, what is your goal for your students and what do you hope they gain?
Yeah, definitely. So as far as my students, I really want to individualize the rotation to what they want to get out of the rotation. But one common goal that I generally have for everybody is to understand how pediatric pharmacy is different from other types of pharmacy. Want to make sure they know, the differences in dosing and the differences in developmental status in our pediatric patients. And then from a cardiology perspective, we don't learn a lot in school about congenital heart diseases or acquired diseases in pediatric patients as it pertains to the heart. And so I think it's a really cool topic to discuss with students. And so as long as they can grasp a little bit about pediatric cardiology, and hopefully they think it's as cool as I do.
Like me.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping that they'll get out of the rotation.
Yeah, which I think I got a lot of it because we are like a congenital heart center is what we call it, right? CHC. So I basically saw the sickest patients, with heart defects, and that's not what I expected coming to this rotation. So I think that's one of the things that I gained from and really enjoyed. At least for me, at least, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's been a pleasure having you on
Thanks
rotation.
For having me. Yeah.
So reach out to me if you need anything.
Definitely. Will
All
do.
right.
Yeah. So that is it for my day in the vlog. Inpatient. I guess I'll just close it when I go home. Y'all, I am so happy. I'm ecstatic. I'm so excited to be done with block 4. It is really bittersweet because I do enjoy the pediatric population, but I'm halfway done with the school year. Sorry, weird angle. So that clip you had just seen with my preceptor, that had happened a little bit after we talked about rounds, and then we also went over my final eval where she sits me down and talks about how I progressed throughout the rotation. Overall, it was really good, and I am very happy with the things she said. So puts me in a great mood. But yeah, that is basically what an inpatient rotation is like. At least it was for me in the PCTU. I hope you were able to kind of get an idea of what it's like for me every day in the inpatient rotation. The rotations I have after these are not going to be in the hospital setting. They're pretty different. So I will see if I'm going to film anything from there. But anyway, that is all. I hope you enjoyed it. I will miss pediatrics, but I am ready for a break. I just suddenly feel awkward, but to end this, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!